briefing identified general but credible threats to safety and security during the tournament. While the mayor says the threats are not unexpected for an event of this size, leaders have decided to operate at a heightened risk level. The mayor's statement says, in part, quote, "The decision comes with the safety and security of residents, visitors, and fans in mind."
80% of respondents say hotel bookings are tracking below initial forecast, and some of the reasons cited: taxes and fees, FIFA room block cancellations, international travel concerns, fuel prices, and TSA issues.
There's no way I'm going to be able to ever afford that without taking out like a loan.
Now, 96% of SoFi Stadium workers with Unite Here Local 11 voted to authorize a strike. The union leaders say workers deserve a larger share of the revenue expected during the FIFA World Cup, and they're also seeking protections related to immigration enforcement.
All I know about this is that it's soccer, and a lot of countries come, and it takes a long time, apparently, to play these games. In 39 days, we will know the winner. Oh, no, that's the mayor of L.A.
There's one ticket which is causing a huge fuss today. This is it. Oh, nearly £11.5 million. Who's going to press add to carts, right?
There's a lot of critics that are saying that the United States is unfit to be hosting the FIFA World Cup 2026, mostly because two major cities are failing to pull their end of the bargain. Los Angeles and Seattle under immense amount of pressure for having, below standard security, for not having good stadiums, for not having clean enough streets. Let's get into this. And there's also one major stadium that's hosting the event where the workers are actually on strike. Every single worker in this stadium at SoFi Stadium is under strike right now, refusing to participate in actual work because they want a cut of the pie. They're saying, hey, we know there's an increase in revenue from the FIFA World Cup. We want more money. Let's get into this video because it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
We begin with a developing update out of Seattle City Hall. Mayor Katie Wilson has made an announcement that surveillance cameras in the stadium district will be turned on ahead of the first match of the World Cup. The decision comes after the mayor received a security briefing earlier this week from the Seattle Police Department and the FBI. Officials say the briefing identified general but credible threats to safety and security during the tournament. While the mayor says the threats are not unexpected for an event of this size, leaders have decided to operate at a heightened risk level. The mayor's statement says, in part, quote, "The decision comes with the safety and security of residents, visitors, and fans in mind." Mayor Wilson says she shares concerns over privacy and civil liberties, but has confidence in law enforcement and FIFA security partners, saying that the cameras will help establish situational awareness if needed. It's a subject the mayor discussed with Fox 13's Hannah Kim on Wednesday.
We have gone ahead and installed the cameras in the stadium district in recognition that this major global event is happening, so that if there is a credible threat, we can turn those cameras on.
But how do you know if there's a credible threat? What if it happens and then you don't catch it?
So,
I can say with confidence, going out on a limb, that chances are there is a credible threat. And that's based off of the fact that so many people within the United States don't like the administration. So many countries around the world don't like the administration, or even America right now. And this is the largest event. It's the biggest stage. There will be more eyeballs on this World Cup probably than any other World Cup that's ever happened, any other sporting event that's ever happened. I'm assuming 3/4 of the world's population is going to be watching this. Yeah, you're going to have kids in huts in Africa using Starlink to watch this on a freaking Game Boy, if that's even possible. Everybody and their dog is going to be watching this event. And I got a bad feeling about it. Anyone else got a bad feeling about something that's going to happen? I don't want to say the word, but it feels like something bad's going to happen.
No, this again, we're kind of balancing competing priorities here, right? Concerns around data security and potential abuse of data versus the utility of the cameras in solving crime.
Councilmember Baumkettel applauded the mayor's decision, saying in part, quote, "It's important to ensure our public safety readiness ahead of our 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup matches," end quote. The cameras will be connected directly to the city's real-time crime center to help law enforcement quickly establish any problems around the stadium.
man, there's going to be so much law enforcement at every single one of these events. If you're watching this channel, chances are you already know how crazy things are getting online. Between censorship, data tracking, and companies selling your private information, your privacy is under attack 24/7. That's why I use Private Internet Access VPN. It's one of the most trusted VPNs out there with millions of users, and it does exactly what you think it should. It protects your data, hides your IP address, and lets you browse the internet like you're supposed to, privately. And here's the thing, your internet service provider can legally track and sell your browsing data. That's not a conspiracy, that's real. Private internet access encrypts your connection so they can't see what you're doing. It's also insanely useful if you want to travel or just want unrestricted access, whether that's streaming, news, or content that gets blocked depending on where you are. Setup takes 2 minutes. With one click, you are fully protected. So if you care about your privacy, and honestly, you should, click the link down below in the description or scan the QR code on your screen and you get 83% off plus 4 months for free. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's literally zero financial risk just to try it out. Get protected, stay anonymous, and take back control of your internet.
Among a group of host cities for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, where hotel bookings are falling short of expectations. That's according to a new report that says nearly 80% of hotel operators report slower than anticipated bookings. Co-host Michelle Esteban joins us live from Seattle. Michelle, this includes national and international travelers.
Absolutely right. And in fact, as you might imagine, those international travelers just so critical because they tend to stay longer than domestic travelers. So the issue for host cities like Seattle is the worry, the concern that economic boost they were counting on and anticipating may not happen.
We are so excited. It's the World Cup after all. Come on. Yeah. The whole world will be here in Seattle.
Maybe not the whole world. A new report by the American Hotel and Lodging Association found hotel bookings are falling short of expectations at these U.S. host cities, just weeks before the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Initially, when it first came in, we thought it would be this huge lift for the whole month. But now that is actually, right around the corner, it's more peaks and valleys. Hi, this is Jay.
Jay Beatty is the sales and marketing director at the Inn at the Market, the 40-year-old hotel with an exclusive location
in the heart of Pike Place Market. No one has that but us.
Started booking rooms a year ago and thought it would be a golden opportunity.
We thought it would all go. And then a really good thing about us in Seattle, too, is June and July are our most popular travel months.
So you're not worried about it?
So occupancy is going to be there. It's the rate. What is the rate?
Out of 6 matches, they've sold out the Inn for 1 match. The others are filling up, but there is room at the Inn. The association says nearly 80% of respondents say hotel bookings are tracking below initial forecast, and some of the reasons cited: taxes and fees, FIFA room block cancellations, international travel concerns, fuel prices, and TSA issues.
There's no way I'm going to be able to ever afford that without taking out like a loan.
Pretty much everything is expensive. To have a luxury to go to a game and spend thousands of dollars on a game instead of thousands of dollars.
We got a clip later in this video where there's a game in obviously the US. I think the ticket was $11.5 million. $11.5 million for 1 seat. We're not talking like the box. Even if it were the box, that's insane. 1 seat, dude, because the regulations around prices of tickets, I guess, are a little bit flawed and people are taking advantage of that. It's crazy. This is crazy. It's the world's biggest event ever. And it's in the United States. And it just seems like there's a lack of preparation. People are scrambling. And I mean, some of the streets, man, like some of the streets in Seattle and in LA, it's not hosting worthy.
On your personal needs.
Every hotelier in the city is feeling the crunch now, so it's time for everyone to really dig into their rates and see what they can do to incentivize people to stay with them.
That surprises me. That I don't understand that. It's the World Cup.
Despite more than 5 million tickets sold, the demand for hotel bookings remains far from pitch perfect.
I would hope that there's a lot of last-minute movement and that stuff gets filled up.
Yeah, that's what all the hotels are hoping as well. I know there's still time. It could happen. The most popular match, by the way, of course, hands down, the USA when they take on Australia. That's on June 19th. The first.
Nah, it's going to be Argentina or Portugal. Everyone wants to see Messi and Ronaldo. Everyone is hoping for a Messi and Ronaldo play. That is going to be the most popular match by far.
New at 8, local workers overwhelmingly vote to pull a red card on FIFA and SoFi Stadium ahead of the 2026 World Cup games. Now, 96% of SoFi Stadium workers with Unite Here Local 11 voted to authorize a strike. The union leaders say workers deserve a larger share of the revenue expected during the FIFA World Cup, and they're also seeking protections related to immigration enforcement. Legends Global is the company who operates the stadium food service.
They're in fear of, if I get snatched up by ICE, who's going to take care of my family? And what's going to happen to my personal property, such as homes, vehicles, things like that?
Well, tonight, union leaders saying they are ready to strike at any moment. Negotiations continue on Monday ahead of the U.S. versus Paraguay match on June 12th.
I know why LA is excited today, because the World Cup is coming here next week. Oh, my gosh. This is soccer, right? No, I don't know anything about soccer. Everybody's so excited. All I know about this is that it's soccer, and a lot of countries come, and it takes a long time, apparently, to play these games. In 39 days, we will know the winner. Oh, no, that's the mayor of LA. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God, dude. That's great. It takes longer for the votes to count for LA than any other country in the world combined, man. India can do their elections in one day. 650 million people. LA can't do their election. The city of LA. That's not good. That's not good.
Now, Gianni Infantino says excessive World Cup ticket prices are justified, given US laws allow tickets to be resold for huge sums above face value.
$11.5 million for that ticket.
Kaveh Solokol is here to discuss this with us. All right, Kaveh. There's one ticket which is causing a huge fuss today. This is it. Oh, nearly £11.5 million. Who's going to press add to cart, right? Well, talk me through this.
I don't think anyone is going to pay that. Look, what happened is today we were looking on FIFA's official resale platform for people who have World Cup tickets and want to resell those tickets. And what we found was one ticket which was for sale for $11.5 million. One ticket. $11.5 million, that is £8.5 million.
That's a joke, though, isn't it?
Well, it is, and also it's not even a very good ticket. I've been to the MetLife Stadium. It's one of the worst tickets in the stadium. It's behind the goal, in the corner, right up in the gods. Now, why is it available for $11.5 million? Well, I think it's somebody trying to get as much as possible for a ticket that they've bought. Now, look, let's be honest. No one's going to pay that. It could just be somebody...
No one's going to press that, no?
No one's going to press it. It could just be somebody who's doing it for a laugh or somebody who's doing it to create a headline. But what they are doing is shining a light, again, on a very, very serious issue, which is why are FIFA allowing these kind of prices to be asked for, to be set on one of their own official platforms? Because surely FIFA could have had a cap on prices on their official resale platform. The reason I say it's a little bit of a joke as well is if you're the kind of person who's got a lot of money to spend on tickets for the World Cup final, there are much better tickets available for sale on the official resale platform for the final. For instance, if you want a Category A ticket right next to the pitch, you can get one for between £21,000 and £730,000.
That's still ridiculous.
So if you can buy a really good ticket for £730,000, why would you spend £8.5 million on a really rubbish ticket right up in the gods behind one of the goals? If you're interested, though, the ticket that was going for £8.5 million was in Block 307, Row 22, Seat 12. Now, we've contacted FIFA for comment today. They haven't got back to us yet.
How is that legal?
Previously, they've always said, FIFA, we're a not-for-profit organisation, so all the money we make is reinvested into the game.
Yeah,
they also,
no one believes that.
I think, would say we have no control over the prices that people set. If somebody wants to charge $11.5 million for a ticket, they're free to do that. It's not for us to put a cap on that price.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of scrutiny around this. You can argue both sides, pretty reasonably. One argument for no restrictions on setting the price of your own ticket that you want to sell is obviously freedom, right? Like, why would an institution or a government be able to cap how much money I can possibly make on the resale of my ticket? On the flip side, that's kind of ridiculous, right? Like, I saw something, I don't even know if it's true, but Taylor Swift and her fiance are like getting married at a stadium, and the tickets are like $8,000, the cheapest tickets. Like, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's ridiculous. Like, who's paying for these things? That's the price, though. That's the price, right? So you can argue both sides. I don't know. I feel like $11.5 million for a seat at a FIFA game is a little bit ludicrous, whether it's a joke or not. But I'll pass the question off to you. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that that's reasonable? Do you think there should be caps on that? Do you think there shouldn't be caps? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.